at 6.
Her life was about helping people, and so she would want out of her death for it to help people and to heal people.
Turning tragedy into an outreach for support. A pastor with ties to the upstate is back in our area sharing his painful story after his pregnant wife was murdered in their Indianapolis home a few months ago. Amanda Blackburn was fatally shot back in November.
And first at 6, her husband, Davey Blackburn, sat down with 7 News reporter Christine Brown today, telling us his story and sharing his message of hope.
I'm so grateful, one, for the strength that Jesus provides, and two, for the people that he surrounds us with.
Amanda Blackburn thrived when she was ministering at church, according to her husband, Davey. But first, he says she was a devoted pastor's wife, friend, and loved being a new mom.
My favorite moments was watching her step into motherhood. I still think about it every time I just look at my little boy, and then I look at pictures of him snuggling up with her.
Their family's world was shattered that early November morning last year.
And there's just that void, gut, wrenching feeling. And so there's just this friendship that I cherished, and now I really, really, really miss.
He says without God and support of other believers, he doesn't know how he would deal with her murder.
I'm going to make the decision to daily forgive. I'll have to wake up tomorrow and do it again. I'll have to wake up the next day and do it again. And 3 years, 5 years, 10 years down the road, I'll have to continually make that decision. I didn't want bitterness and unforgiveness to destroy me.
Now he says he's at a point where he can do what Amanda would want him to do, to share how faith is helping him through. He began at New Spring Church Sunday.
He says he came back to the upstate because that's where they got their start, and he wants to use their story to help people.
What I've learned through a lot of this and hearing people's stories of pain is, one, I'm not alone. And that really helps me out.
He wants to tell as many people as he can that they're not alone in their suffering either.
If the roles were reversed, if it had been me and she's the one that survived me, she would be doing the exact same thing.
In Anderson, Christine Brown, 7 News.
Davey and Amanda moved to Indiana to start their own church. They were part of New Spring Church in the upstate before that. The 3 men who are charged in killing Amanda are scheduled to make appearances in court. That should happen next month.